Okay, so today we're going to be comparing these four rubbers, which I absolutely love, every single one of them. This is the first one I bought, which I bought from Muji, and it has served me well for about 10 years. I then recently picked up these two from London Graphic Centre. As you can see, they have slightly different tips. This one is a round one, this one is a square, a rectangular one. And this one is just a fantastic piece of engineering that I absolutely love. And we'll take a detailed look at this one. We'll put them through their paces, and here we go. Alright, so the first one is the Muji one, and this one works with the kind of click action that you find in blades, box cutters and stuff. This one takes Pentel ZER3 erasers. As you can see, I've been using this quite a lot. I don't know if you can buy these erasers anymore. I'm sure you can. But I like that they did that they made it compatible with a non-proprietary rubber that you could just buy from anywhere. The only unfortunate thing is I don't think Muji makes these anymore. I went into the shop the other day and couldn't find it. This rubber is really fantastic. I mean, as you can see, it's very slim. It's built really well. It's really strong. You're not going to break it. It has just the right amount of flex here, and it fits well in a pocket. But as you can see, it is slightly longer than the others, but not by much. I've never really used the clip, but it seems pretty sturdy. In terms of rubbing ability, is that what you call it? Rubbing ability? Erasing ability? It's pretty good. I have absolutely no complaints. This, by the way, is my Rodeo Gold book. I'll do a review on this at some point. I really like it. So, if we just write something like Muji eraser, whatever, very imaginative today. And I use quite a heavy hand when I'm writing, by the way, so this is really going to show you, so that the lead is kind of etched into the paper quite well. Oh. You do have to make sure it's retracted. As you can see, as you can hopefully see, it is erasing pretty well. You do have to go over the same bit a few times, but you can put quite a lot of force into it because it's such a strong eraser housing. And there we go. You can see just remnants of it. I'm sure you can't see it, but I love this one, and any eraser that uses this this insert, this refill, I think would serve your needs quite well. Next up, we have two just absolutely beautiful pieces of engineering. I mean, the design, they really smashed it, these guys. So this is by a brand called Tombow, that I've only recently come across, but I understand they've been around for a while. I kind of just got this because of how much I like the look of it. I have to be honest with you. It was unnecessary. But if you're watching this channel, you're probably like me, and you just love stationery, especially when it's been designed really well, functions really well, and it's kind of built for life. I mean, this Muji one is built for life. And this one could be too, actually. I haven't used it too much, but it has a very interesting system, so it's kind of, at one point I'm going to crack this open and see exactly how it works. You can remove the top, but that doesn't do anything. However, and then you just kind of push it back in. The eraser itself, I'll just move this to one side. The eraser itself is attached to a very slender, hopefully you can get some focus there, very slender piece of plastic. It looks like it's just kind of inserted into the eraser itself. And I suppose that this plastic piece to this tube is the part that is held by a kind of clutching mechanism within this. So in order to push it back, you depress the button and then you push it back. I do like, what I like about this is the feel of it. The plastic it feels very nice, the weight of it, and the length of it. I do have a preference for slightly shorter pens and pencils. They just fit better in my hand. It's completely personal. But this is good. The erasing ability is also excellent. So I'll just show you Tombow Rectangular. And it looks like it makes slightly less mess. Actually, around the same mess as the Muji one. I'm probably rubbing for just about the same amount of time, I reckon. And it's done a similar job. So I'm quite happy with that. I will see how it holds up over time, but it seems incredibly sturdy. You can't unscrew the end. It looks like you can with the threading there, but you can't. A very nice one. It is mainly it's completely plastic apart from the tips, so the Muji one might win out on sturdiness, but we'll have to see. But anyway, just a very beautiful design that I absolutely love. And its younger brother, which has a 2.3 diameter eraser, which is circular, is essentially the same design. It also has that plastic connection that holds on to what I presume is some kind of latching mechanism within the barrel. Now this is probably going to be better for kind of very, very tight spaces. Probably better for an artist or a designer rather than someone writing lots of words. I wouldn't want to use this for tons of words. It's really for just small spaces, and it works very well. The eraser itself sits very well in the tip. So for my drawings, I'll probably use this. This might also be good for an artist who shades and just wants to remove very, very small bits. Perhaps use the eraser very lightly for, I don't know, sort of shading. Yeah, but again, very nice design. I just absolutely love this design. I love the branding. Yeah, fantastic. And finally, we have the Slendy Plus by a company called SEED. This is also, I believe, a steel housing, very rigid, thinner, the thinnest one, thinner than the Muji as well. I can actually get my calipers and show you just how slender the Slendy is. So just for comparison, the Muji one is, wait a second, I messed this up. Let's just zero it. Okay, the Muji one without the clip is 4.45 millimeters, and the Slendy is 3.31. I mean, this difference in size is truthfully not going to make a difference to me, and I struggle to imagine how it would make a difference to anyone. But there you have it. They managed to make it that small. Just for comparison, the Tombow is 8.5352. This one appears to be exactly the same. So really just an impressive piece of engineering, and I love the mechanism of this rubber. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It is still a clutch design, but it uses teeth, and I've actually taken one apart, and I'm going to show it to you in a minute, but let me show you how it works first. You click this little switch forward, you just do it a tiny bit like this, right, and it won't move any further. And the rubber can be removed as much as you want, but as soon as you try and push it back, it grabs onto the teeth that are either side of it, and it won't move back any further. So how does this work? The eraser itself, which is extremely slender, has little teeth on the side. I don't know if you can see that, but they've etched. I don't think you can quite. Maybe you can see it there. They've etched these fine lines into both sides. This is rare. I'm not aware of an eraser that does this. And inside, you've got these teeth that have corresponding, these jaws rather, that have corresponding teeth in them, and they are what secure the eraser wherever you want it. Now, once you've selected your desired length, you wouldn't want it that long, but let's say you want it that long. This is new, so it can be shorter and actually fit within the housing flush. But let's say you want it that long. You pull back the little switch on the side, and there's a bit of a click. You need to give it a bit of force, and the pressure of the walls of the housing act against the jaws, and so the jaws clamp around the rubber. So you can't move that eraser. You'd have to really destroy it. And let me show you how it works. A few days ago, I became so fascinated with how this works that I decided to get another one and break it apart. I'm not going to show you all the pieces, but inside this housing, let's just put that to one side. Inside this housing is this. I don't know how to describe this, but those are the jaws that I mentioned with the little teeth on the inside. And it's quite flimsy, but it's deliberately flimsy, so that when the jaws exit the housing, as they do like that, they kind of naturally want to fray apart a little bit. And yeah, so it's just a fantastic. I mean, this essentially is how most mechanical pencils and retractable erasers work. It's even how something like a clutch pencil works. The clutch pencil has these jaws over here that latch onto the piece of lead once they're retracted towards the body. But here they've just got two little jaws. So I think it's really cool. I absolutely love this one. Let's just have a quick look at its erasing ability. This is a very efficient eraser, very, very efficient. You don't have to put that much pressure on it. And it just doesn't leave much mess. It's very cool. The eraser refills are also not very expensive. So yeah, guys, if you like erasers like I do, stay tuned. I'm going to review more of my stationery, maybe even more erasers. Who knows? As if I don't have enough. But there you have it. Enjoy. Hope this helped. Hope this helped you make your eraser purchase decision.